Good morning, everybody. I'm just doing a little quick video from my garden. Just going to show you my squash plant, the oldest one that started producing on June 15th, 14th. Still growing squash. Ken came out here last night and actually got 2 off of him, but he still has, looky there, little busy bee down in there. Still pollinating away, and there's another baby and some really pretty ones still growing. The ones he got last night made 65 squash off of this one plant, and as you can see, it's spread out and parts of it is, trying to fade, and definitely some of the squash has not been as big lately, but still got some real pretty squash on here and a real pretty bloom there. Look at there. Mr. Bumblebee down in there doing his thing. So they're still at work, and we still have a real pretty squash right there that we can probably get today. That'll be probably number 66 off of this one plant. And like I said, we still have plenty of little babies growing on there, more pollination going on, so that'll lead to more. We have this, but look, we also still have enemies at work. There's squash bug eggs, so I've got to get those off. So as the Bible says, when you go to do good, evil's always present. So anyway, see, we've got still some that you can see over there. So still a lot of little squash coming on this plant. So again, just shows how much you can get from one plant. Now let's go check on our little butternuts. Before we check on our butternut squash, we're still sort of close to my little cherry tomatoes. This one's puts the little yellow Tommy toes, as we call them here, out, and so we have a few ready to go. And this one puts out the red ones, and he's drying up a little bit, but he's still got some that's trying. So a lot of times I'll just go ahead and pick these and let them finish ripening in the house, just so they don't get taken by the birds, or if it comes a little shower, they don't get to cracking on me. Those are really, really pretty ones though. Okay, here we are at our butternut squash, and I took a picture of this the other day. I was real excited to see our first little green butternut squash on this little plant. And as you can see, he's not, spread out a whole lot yet, but he's got lots of blossoms on him. And there in the middle is the yellow squash that I planted. And then over on the end, the other butternut squash is just vining everywhere. But this is our other little yellow squash. Look how beautiful those blooms are. We got a little pollinator in there just working away. And we've got baby squash on him too, down in there. So there's one, and just look at that. Look at all those pretty, pretty blossoms. Just so pretty. Here's part of our butternut squash. I've tried to trellis these in different ways, and I put a tomato cage up here for this one, and he's climbing up there real good. I don't know if he's got any little squash on him yet. I'm looking. Sometimes they can be easy to miss. So still lots of blossoms on this one, and he's putting a lot of his energy into spreading out and vining out. Uh-oh, I got some worms in that one. So I may have to do something about that. Again, you always have some pests at work, but he's got lots and lots of growth and leaves and blossoms. So we will see here in a few days what all he does, but they're looking really, really good. This is Sunny. It's my sunflower. He's not bloomed yet, but he's doing really good. He's my only sunflower that made it past the critter attacks. And then we have some more peppers growing on our pepper plant here. And there's our peas, our beautiful basil. We've got to get to working that up pretty soon. Another beautiful basil right there. They smell so good. We've got some nasturtiums that are blooming really pretty there in amongst the peas. And let's see, there's another little pea pod. There's a couple little more pea pods. And I got another pepper over here growing, a rosemary there, and some beans. Ken picked a few of the beans off last night. I got them on cooking. Still got some more growing on there, like I said, just off of 5 plants. And then our romaine lettuce over there. So we still got some romaine growing. Anyway, just a short little update for you today. That was our beans cooking. And this is our corn that we're going to work today that we bought yesterday from Jones Farm. So we've got more work to do. Talk to you later. Have a blessed day.